Hello everyone, I am Rajat. On the top of my mind, I realize that people find it very hard to forget about their past. And that bothers them so much, they are unable to stay in present and waste it also. I read some metaphor. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is mystery, but today is a gift, and that is why it is called present. And it's a very simple reminder that every second spent looking backward is the second of the gift that goes unopened. Now the question is, why does past impact us so much? All I can say moving forward while carrying the weight of the past is one of the most universal human challenges. While we often use the phrase forgetting about the past, psychological growth usually involves integrating those experiences rather than erasing them. You you see, the most draining part of past isn't that event there itself, but the mental energy spent wishing that hadn't happened. Regret shows up in all sizes, from frustration of drawing blank during a high stake interview to deep ache of failed marriage, where you blame yourself for missing the warning signs. Yet, no matter how much guilt you shoulder or how many times you replay the past, the outcomes remain unchangeable. Blame is the heavy weight that offers no way to rewrite history. Now people ask, how can I forget about past? Acknowledge the reality. Acceptance doesn't mean you like what happened, it means you stop fighting the fact that it did happen and release that should haves. Replace I should have done X with I made the best decision I could with the information and emotional state I was at that time. Your brains your brain tell a story about your past. You can't change the plot, but you can change the narration from victim to survivor. Instead of focusing on the pain and event caused, focus on the resilience you developed to get through it. Identify the lessons, extract that piece of wisdom from a bad experience. And once that lesson is learned, the experience often loses its emotional sting because its purpose is served. So sometimes we can't move forward because our environment keeps pulling us back. I would say clean your storage, clean your space. If certain object or photo trigger that loop, put them in storage. You don't have to throw them away, but you don't need to see them every day. Do that digital hygiene. Mute or unfollow account that keeps you bounded to a version of yourself or a group of people you are trying to outgrow. Focus on those micro goals. Why when the past feels heavy, the future feels overwhelming. Narrow your vision. Follow the 24-hour rules. Don't worry about what you will do in next 5 years. Focus entirely what would make today a successful and peaceful day. Build new neutral pathways. Engaging in a hobby, in a new hobby, and or learning a skill forces your brain to create new connection, physically distancing you from that well-worn path of old memories. Often we can't move on because we have suppressed the emotions associated with the past. Speak your truth, whether through recording, diary writing, or talking to a trusted peer. Naming the emotion diminish its power. It could be guilt, shame, or anything. Develop that self compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. We frequently grant others the mercy of being human while demanding perfection for ourselves. If a friend made the same mistake you did, you would likely offer them a hand up, yet you continue to hold yourself down for it. In the end, I believe we should remember that while our past has shaped who we are, it doesn't have to dictate what we are, where we are going. As the saying goes, we are the product of our past, but we don't have to be the prisoner of it. Thank you.